Hello, this is Sideburn Scroll coming at you with a review for the second episode of season 2 of 12 Monkeys Primary. This episode was a great episode. Basically the conclusion to you could call it a two-parter for the season finale, or season premiere, I should say. Uh, but it was just fantastic. Basically, in this episode, they figure out what the plan is, or what their plan's going to be. Because if you remember the episode before, they had the cliffhanger ending with Cassie and Cole both pointing the guns at each other, with Jennifer Goines in the crosshair with the vial of the virus. And basically, they decide. Cole convinces Cassie not to kill Jennifer Goines, which is actually good and essential to the later part of the season. So that's great. But the first real change in the timeline happens because they burn all the vials of the virus, and they delay the outbreak of the virus starting till 2018. So really, this is like the first victory that Cole, Cassie, and everybody, the whole anti 12 Monkeys has had, because they changed the future for the better. And not only that, but they also found a photograph of themselves, Cassie and Cole, in 1944 at a party. And so they found their next mission and what they need to go to. As well as Cole told Jennifer Goines to find her purpose, because after that was sort of I think her name is Catherine, told her the end of her cycle was whenever she dropped the vial and then killed herself. But Cole told her to find her actual purpose in in the timeline, and so really that affects the story farther down the line as well. But it's sort of seeding the how do you say, the character arcs for the season. This episode was great though, because like I said, it was the first time that they'd actually won a victory. So you feel like things are changing. It's not just the 12 Monkeys winning inevitably every time. They have their next mission, of course, is to 1944, and that is amazing. That is just an awesome episode. But this episode sets up a lot. It sets up the Cole and Cassie, that new dynamic where Cassie is hardened from the future and wants to stop the plague at all costs. It sets up the Cole's sort of in a reverse role this season. He's sort of empathetic and caring, and he doesn't there's certain lines he won't cross, where on the other hand Cassie would. And that's a complete reversal of season 1, and it's great, and you can definitely see it here in this episode. And Jennifer Goines becomes more of just a crazy, I don't know, a crazy side character in this episode as well. She becomes a main integral part of the story. So that sets up her arc for the whole season. So this episode is fantastic. I'd give it a 9.3, because it was simply wonderful. It wraps up what the first episode of the season started, and not only that, but it sets up all the characters' story arcs for the whole season, and of course it provides their mission to their next mission, and explains sort of why Cassie's different now, because she's hardened from the future. So it's simply fantastic. The writers are really getting into a groove this season, and this episode proves it. So this has been the review of Primary, 12 Monkeys Season 2, Episode 2. I'd give it a 9.3 out of 10, and it was just simply fantastic. There's no doubt about it. This season of 12 Monkeys far exceeds expectations when it comes to the show's writing and character development. So this is Sideburn Scroll signing off.